Good morning, everyone. My name is Arslan, and you are watching Proper Pariksha, the place where we strive for academic excellence in a simple and comprehensive manner. So today, we'll be starting some more examples that are mentioned in the NCERT. We'll solve them and explain them to its full extent. So, without any further delay, let's start. Example number 1. Length and breadth of rectangular field are 50 and 15 meter respectively. That is, L is equal to 50 meter and breadth is equal to 15 meter. Find the ratio of length to the breadth of rectangle. So first step is that you have to make a rectangle and then you have to write L is equal to what and B is equal to what. Then you have to write the answer, that ratio of, then you have to write the answer as ratio of length to the breadth of field is equal to L is to B. Therefore, L is to B is equal to 50. L is to B is equal to 50 is to 15. That will be 5, it will be divided by 5, so this will be 10 is to 3, and that will be the answer. As simple as that. If you find my way of solving the question, the speed of solving the question too fast, then I will advise you to check our videos 12.1 and 12.2 to understand the concept and to understand how ratios are made, how they are calculated, and how the questions are understood. What do they mean? What do they ask? Coming to the next question. Example number 2. Find the ratio of 90 centimeter to 1.5 meter. So this incorporates the concept of that the unit of comparison of things which are to be compared must be same. So 90 centimeter is to 1.5 meter can be compared, but after making the unit same. That is, we can multiply it by 100 and meter will get converted into centimeter, or you can say meter and 100 centimeter per meter. Therefore, meter will get cancelled out. So 90 centimeter is to 1.5 will make 150 centimeters. So centimeter will get cancelled out, 0 and 0 will get cancelled out, and this will be 3 times, this will be 5 times, so the answer will be 3 is to 5. Such type of calculations have been done in the integers, have been done in the decimals, and have been done in the fractions too in some extent. So coming to example number 3. For those who are unable to keep up with our lectures, the speed of our explanation or solution of a question, I advise them to check the link of the playlist mentioned below in the description and go through the videos in thoroughness, in totality, so that you have the concepts, you have your things to be kept at hand and like crystal clear, and only then you will be able to understand the questions. We do not teach in the manner that understand this following topic in 30 seconds. So that will give you the ability to have it only for 30 seconds. You will not be having any full command at that particular topic. So such at class 6 level, it might not be something that is very important to learn or not learn. So but in the future classes, if your habits remain like this, you will have the same habit, and therefore you will have problem in grasping any concept which you want to, because by then your habit has been formulated in the same manner as what you tried it to, as what you liked it. So liking something does not mean that it is always correct. So sometimes the bitter medicines are also good. So coming to example number 3, check out the videos in the playlist, make notes, keep revise them, and practice all the questions along with our videos. We have practiced, we have solved or told you how to solve each and every question of NCERT, be it solved, unsolved example, or any question of the exercise. So do check out our video. Example number 3. There are 45 persons working in office. So what is the first thing which you will write? You will write given, and you will write total number of persons working in office is equal to 45. Number of females is 25. Then you will write total number of females working in office is equal to 25. Then you will write remaining are females. Then you will write remaining total number of boys or males working in office is equal to T, or what you can say 45 minus 25, and that will give you 20. Find the ratio of number of females to number of males. Therefore, you have to find female is to male, and that will be 25 is to 20, and that will be divided by 5. 5 is to 4, and that will be the answer as 5 is to 4. As simple as that. Question B, part B, that number of males to number of females, you just have to reverse that you have to write 4 is to 5. So this question checks whether you are having uh, the correct understanding of reading the word problems. That is, number of females to number of males. What does this mean? What will be the sequence over here? And if I say number of males to number of females, what will be the sequence over here? So this is trying to assess your word problem, and that is all. The ratio part has been checked in the previous question. Example number 4. Give two equivalent ratios of 6 is to 4. Very good. I will try to remind you that we have learnt about a topic of equivalent fractions, and what do they mean? Equivalent fractions mean that I can write 100 upon 10 as, what can I write it as? I can write it as 5 will give you 20, and this will give you 2. I can write it as 20 upon 2, or I can write it as 10 upon 1. So these are the two other ways of writing a 100 upon 10. So 100 upon 10, 20 upon 2 are the equivalent fractions of 10 upon 1, and 10 upon 1 is the simplest form. We discussed about these things. So that is all. That is the concept which you have to use. So 6 is to 4 can be written in which manner? If I try to simplify it, what will be written? If it can be simplified, it will be written as 3 is to 2 by taking 2 as the HCF. What is the other way in which it can be written? It can be written as 12 is to 4 to the 8. What is the other way in which it can be written? It can be written as 26 3 is 18 and 4 3s are 12. It can be written in this manner. So these are the various ways in which you can write the ratios similar to that of the equivalent fractions. Here I divided 100 by 5 and 10 by 5, and I got 20 by 2. Then I divided 20 by 2 and 2 by 2, I got 10 by 1. I can divide 100 by 10, 100 upon 10 by 10 directly, and I will get this 10 by 1 directly. Coming to example number 5. Fill in the missing numbers 14 upon 21 dash upon 3 6 upon dash. Okay, so how do we do that? We know that 14 upon 21 is equal to dash upon 3. So rather than dash, I will write a variable, that is x upon 3. I will keep this out of the picture for now. After that, when we take anything from right to left or left to right, what do? We change the signs. So 14 into 3 upon 21 is equal to x. How? We take the 3 as it is in division, it will get multiplied. So 14 into 3 upon 21. So 14 will get cancelled out 2 times by 7, and 7, this will cancel out 3 times. 3 will cancel 3 1 times and 1 times. After that, you just multiply and divide. 2 into 1 is equal to 1. This implies x is equal to 2 upon 1, which is equal to 2. Therefore, the missing number is 2 for the second part as the numerator, and the denominator which is missing can be found out in the same manner. You can take 2 upon 3 is equal to, or you can take 14 upon 21, whichever you like, is equal to 6 upon y, and then you will write y will be taken on the numerator end, because it will be having a one more step, increasing one step when we take it as a denominator, and that will increase our calculation. That is, it is nothing wrong or wrong about it, but it will increase our one step. So we'll take y on the numerator end. After that, what we'll do? Y will be taken numerator, so it will get in multiplication. Y into 2 upon 3 is equal to 6. That will be the new equation. After that, we'll take 2 and 3 on the right side. So y is equal to 6 into 3 upon 2, and 2 will get cancelled out and cancel 6 by 3 times, and this will become 9. So the answer will be 6 upon 9. So this is nothing but an example of equivalent fractions. I hope you understand that. And the simplest form was 2 upon 3. This was the simplest form. 2 upon 3 can get converted into 14 upon 21 and can get converted into 6 upon 9. Coming to example number 6. Ratio of distance of school from Mary's home to distance of school from John's home is 2:1. Who lives nearer to school? Okay. So do not get in a hurry to solve this question, because it is a trick, and this will involve the concept which I told you before, that if I am writing something like A and B are being compared, like 1 is to 2, then if we write mathematically, it will be A multiplied by 2 is equal to B. You have to keep that in mind. Now I will solve step by step this particular question. That distance of school from Mary's home is to the distance of John home is 2:1. That is 2:1 is Mary is to John. So if I say that I have the value of Mary's distance, then can I get the John's distance? Yes, because Mary is twice that of the John. So Mary's distance is equal to John's distance upon 2. So what do you get by this is that John is having a lesser value. John is having a lesser value and Mary is having twice that of the John's value regarding the distance of school to home. Therefore, who lives nearer, who will have the shorter distance, and that will be John Abraham. Okay, coming to question number part B. Complete the following table which shows some possible distances that Mary and John could live from the school. Okay, so this is a question of equivalent fractions, and we just have to do what? We just have to write 10 upon 5, and then we'll write x upon 4, then x is in numerator, then we'll just take 4 into 10, and that will become 40 upon 5, and that will make it 8 times. So x is equal to 8. Then we'll come upon 4 upon dash. So that will be 8 upon 4 is equal to 4 upon y. And that will make it y is equal to 4 into 4 upon 8. I skipped one step and directly took the denominator to the right side and 8 to the denominator side. And that will be the answer. So 4 into 4 upon 8 is equal to y. So 4 will take 2 times, and 2 will take 1 time and 2 times. So that will be 2. The answer will be 2. Coming to the next, and that will be 4 upon 2 is equal to z upon 3. And that will be, this implies z is equal to, this will cancel out 2 times, 3 to the 6, and that will be the answer. After that, the last part is that uh, 6 upon 3 is equal to a upon 1, and that will be a is equal to 6 upon 3, that is divide, and that will be 2, and that will be the answer. Coming to the next question, divide rupees 60 in the ratio of 1:2 between Kriti and Kiran. Okay. So what we have to do is that we have to divide in the ratio of 1:2 between Kriti and Kiran. So we will take Kriti is to Kiran, and that will be 1:2, and we have to divide 60. So how will we divide that? The procedure to divide any particular total amount or total value, and the ratio is given, we have to do what? We have to consider this as having x and this as having x, and we'll write the equation. Now we'll write x plus 2x is equal to 60. The best method to solve that. Okay, x plus 2x is equal to 60. X plus 2x will become what? It will become 3x is equal to 60. We know that we want to find x, so what we'll do? x will be remained here as a numerator and 60 के नीचे 3 आ जाएगा as a denominator and it will divide it and the answer will be 20. So the answer is 20 for x, the value of x. Just we'll multiply, put the value of x over here and we'll get 20 is to 2 into 20 is equal to 40. So either you can distribute the money as 20 is to 40 or 40 is to 20 because it is written between Kriti and Kiran. There is no particular sequence mentioned over here. Okay, so you can also reverse that. So this summarizes our examples part of ratios. We try to discuss and solve various types of examples and questions which are mentioned in the NCERT. So I hope that you are having a clear understanding, a clear picture of the topic of ratio and how to solve the problems related to it. In the next video, we'll be dealing with exercise 12.1 and remember to make notes and to revise the concepts. Also, since we are solving each and every question, so I assume that you are also solving each and every question with us. So till the next time we meet, I bid you farewell. Goodbye.